Hello, and welcome to my 100% walkthrough of Elden Ring by Level Up Gaming. So before we get back into the walkthrough and Castle Sol, I just want to express, just how, humiliated, ashamed, embarrassed, and sorry that I am for the time that I've been away. If you're watching this down the road, you may not have noticed that between episode 43 and 44 there was a massive gap in time, because I had to step away. And it wasn't this game, it wasn't creating content, it was just me. And I'm trying really hard to keep my emotions and my personal life or problems out of the content I make. But for those who have stuck around, I hope you can forgive me for this massive learning curve I'm going through, and I promise that moving forward, I'll finish all my projects before uploading any of the episodes, so that this way there will never be a gap in consistency of the uploads. Again, I know it's not good content to spill my guts or be emotional during a walkthrough for a video game, and I just want to say that for what's worth, I felt like I had literally nowhere else to turn to. And just because that I am moving forward, it doesn't mean that I'm okay or better. Actually, far from it. It took a lot for me to hit record just now, and I feel like I'm kind of starting to have a panic attack, and my hands are shaking, and I'm trying to slow my breathing, and it's for this reason that I'm not going to edit or remove anything emotional or personal that I let leak through into the walkthrough, without mentioning any names for just fear of any kind of backlash. I'll just say that there were a few streamers and content creators who expressed their own troubles and emotions during their content, and it was a massive relief to hear that I wasn't the only one that felt that way. So I'm going to keep my missteps in hopes that any gamer who may need help with Elden Ring may one day come across my guide and hear that I made this guide and powered through my own struggles and troubles, and hopefully it'll lift them up to hear that they aren't alone, as it did for me one day. So one last time, I just wanted to express how sorry I am. Thank you all for letting me be vulnerable, and with that being said, I thank everyone who commented and supported in all the videos. It meant a lot to me. I don't really know how I can repay you, but I'll try. But with that said, let's move on, shall we? It's been a while, and I apologize. I'm a little rusty, and it's going to take a minute for me to get back into things, but just wanted to see how you guys are doing today, and I truly hope you guys are doing well. Whoever's watching this and whoever's with me, thank you for being here. It really means the world to me. So let's talk about Elden Ring. When we last left off, we were up in the Mountaintop of the Giants over here at Castle Sol, right at the main gate. We had just cheesed those two Guardian Lions because they were the last ones in the game and I did not feel like fighting them. And the reason that we are down all the way here in the Weeping Peninsula is because there is a member on my YouTube page who pointed out that I have missed a few things. Now, these things that I missed are not vitally important for anything such as the storyline or progressing any quests or getting any achievements. These things that I missed are just kind of like small spells and ashes of war that are really, really specific for certain types of builds. So I promise we're not missing anything too terribly important, but just to show you guys what I'm talking about, stuff like this. It's a divine fortification. So this spell increases holy damage negation. So it's kind of useful, for anyone that's on the faith side of things, but aside from, are you really coming up here after me? Man, that rat's vicious. But it's just stuff like that that's really, really specific for only, really, really kind of specific type of builds. If anything, it might even be better for PvP, the stuff that we're missing. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to go get it. What we're going to do is wait until our very last what's it called? Item description Ash of War testing episode, which we will do when we are back over and around this area. And I'll do it right before the last boss. And before we read any of the descriptions for the items and stuff like that, we will go through and pick up every last spell and Ash of War or any other item that we can that we've missed. So that way you guys at least have everything that we can possibly get. So I promise we'll get that done. Before we head over to Castle Sol, we got a few things that we need to do. First, we're going to go get Rykard's sword. I'm going to be switching over to Faith Strength, either in this episode or the next episode. And we might be playing around with this sword a little bit. And I also wanted to talk about the Remembrances real quick. Guess we have some new
You must find kindling. Only the smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Erdtree. But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Erdtree, a sacrifice is needed. Of one who envisions the flame and can lead you to the rune of death.
Alrighty. So, these Remembrances, we don't have money to buy anything. Yeah, okay, we don't need money for Rykard's sword. They got cool weapons. You know, this is a weapon, it's kind of a quality build, I think. Scales with dex and strength. This is a talisman that I think, yeah, restores FP upon defeating enemies. Yeah, this one is quality. A little bit more strength than dex, I guess. And it's got a pretty cool Ash of War. Kind of shoots out a bunch of, kind of like spirit balls that follow the enemy for a little bit. But so these are kind of for specific builds. This one, you know, I guess it's useful when you're trying to clear out areas and you're a mage. But aside from that, I'm not going to be getting any of these. This is, oops. This is kind of for an arcane build. It's a pretty cool sword. This is an item that, again, shoots out a bunch of spirits that chases down the enemies. So remember, you can only get one of these, and then if you want the other one, you have to go to one of those wandering mausoleums and knock it down, go inside. And you can't get double. You can't get two swords. It'll only give you the option to pick the other one. So I'm going to get the Blasphemous Blade because it's actually one of the best swords in the game. If you're going for a Strength Faith build, I highly recommend it. But if you want to get other stuff, you know, there's some incantations right here. These are pretty cool. This one's pretty powerful. It's kind of slow to pull off. And this one, you know, Death Blight. It's really not that useful in this game, unfortunately. But if you want to play around with Death build, that's pretty cool too. And then these ones is an Ash of War that it's kind of hard to pull off. It's better if you're like a strength intelligence build, so you got some poise to pull it off, because if you get knocked out of the animation, then yeah, it's going to be kind of useless. And this is a pretty cool flail. I think it's pretty much got the same kind of attack that the Wing of Estelle does. But if you want to dual wield with other flails, then there you go. So I'm going to save these for cracking them, because remember, you can get like probably around 30 to 40,000 runes depending on which boss it is. So we're going to save that for leveling up and buying smithing stones once we get some more bell bearings that'll allow us to get higher grade smithing stones so we can upgrade our weapons to almost max. The last thing we do before we're going to Castle Sol is I forgot to show you guys how to turn on Rykard's Great Rune, because we just beat him either the last episode or the episode before that. So if you don't remember how to get here, it's through this tunnel right here. So from the church, you're just going to work your way down all the way into this little pit down here. There should be a path like right around this area. And then just work into the sealed tunnel. And then once you beat the boss, keep going forward, and it'll take you out of that little door right there. And we're here at the Divine Tower. Now we can open it. So, while we're going up the elevator, I want to talk to you guys about something. And this is just me being brutally honest. You might think it's me saying this because I suck, which I do. Right? Not the best at this game. So, this game is going to get unbelievably hard. Like, disturbingly hard. If you thought it was hard up until this point, I'm sorry to say, it's just going to get so much worse. So worse, in fact, that we're going to be cheesing a lot of stuff, and we're going to be cheesing our way through areas. We're going to be running past stuff just to grab items, and we're not going to be fighting a lot of stuff. The stuff that we do fight, we're going to cheese at all possible turns, and if we can't, then we'll just have to suffer through. But for the most part, yeah, we're going to take it easy as much as possible, just because this game just gets the difficulty curve from this point on just spikes way too hard, like disturbingly hard. So there's Rykard's great rune right there for you guys. And the last great rune, well actually there's two. We're going to get one right back at this tower where we got Morgoth's, and then we're going to get another one right here. So that's coming up. Without further ado, you guys, let's push forward. Okay, so in Castle Sol, we got some pretty fun stuff. We got some of the most vicious knights in the entire game, in my opinion. Some people might think the knights in the next two Legacy dungeons are a little bit worse. I don't know. These ones are disturbingly brutal. So because of that, we're going to have the good old shield here. Don't worry about that item. We're going to pick it up. It's just a fur calling remedy. We'll get it in a second. Or we'll get it a little bit later. So let's go ahead and throw some bombs at these guys, because see, there's some hanging up on the walls. They're going to fall down at us as soon as we walk in. There's this guy right here. Oh, we got some health. Another one. Another one right there. Should be all of them. Yeah, guy was going to fall on your head if you try to pick up the item. And I'm sorry, it's been so long, you guys. I've misplaced my notes, honestly, and I know where the items are, but I do not remember what they are. So we'll just be picking stuff up as we go. Alright, so this is going to be really easy if you're a strength build. If you're a dex build, to get through this castle, you're going to be doing a lot of dodging. If you can parry, parrying is good. But honestly, the guys that we have to parry are extremely challenging to parry. They're really fast. So, with that being said, if you need to, don't be afraid to switch over. Alright, go to Rinola, right here in the library, do the rebirth, switch over to strength, upgrade your weapons, do some farming if you need to, and get this shield on, because for the rest of the game, I'm going to be using the shield to pretty much negate anything I possibly can that's a pain in the butt to fight. So we got a bird over there. We want to go ahead and hit him with some pots and try and take care of him right here. Go ahead and get rid of these dogs out of the way, unfortunately. Sorry, puppies. I know, I'm sorry. Rest in peace. I hate hurting the puppies. I'm sorry, puppy, I'm sorry. But these birds, on the other hand, these birds are nightmares. Do not mind hitting them with some bombs. Okay. So, as soon as we hit it with one, actually if we even try and jump up on this corner right here, it'll see us and fly down here. But if we try and go up here, it'll fly up and attack us up there. And this is one of those birds that I think shoots fire out, so it's pretty annoying. I want to go ahead and cheese him from over here. Oh, I missed him. Oh, that's a good one. Come on. So he's going to fly around. As soon as he comes over here, then we'll go ahead and lock on and try and take him down. Yeah, he's a big boy. Just be careful, yeah. Don't fall off the edge, because... Just a little tidbit. If you can parry, you can parry these guys. Actually, very parryable. I'm so sorry, you guys. Maybe I should hop up onto this one. Hi, buddy. Come here. Oh, so close. What? Oh, I had that. Oh, of course, now he flies around. I'm so sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm a bit rusty. Just give me a sec. That's a good one. I'm gonna come over here now. Just wait for him to flail up against the wall, see if we can lock on. Sorry, if I aim this wrong, I'll fall off and then, yeah. Oh, you punk. Gotcha. Oh, I thought I had that. That'll do. Okay. So, let's make a few more pots, because unfortunately we got some more aiming we gotta do. Whoops, not a sleep pot. We're gonna be using a lot of sleep pots in the coming up episodes. Tons. So right up there, we got some guys on ballistas, and if we don't take them out from right here, they are going to actually come around the corner right here. We got a guy that's gonna appear. Let's fight him real quick. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Okay. So, you see that guy standing right there. He'll throw some stuff at. I think he'll throw some pots at us if we don't take him out. So, let's go ahead and knock a few of these. One more. Should be it. Let's see. So, right around that corner, we got a ballista, and then right up over this ledge. Let's see if we can get him from over here. Oh, it's not getting him. There it is. Okay, let's do another one. Oh, it's too short. I think that might have been too short too. Huh. Man. Man, I thought that would hit him. That it? Well. Jeez. Alright, we'll try from a different angle. So, right over here, we got another guy sitting in the corner. Throw higher. Got him. So yeah, these ballistas, they shoot fast and they blow up, pack a punch, so I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out right here. So that way we don't got to deal with him. That's one down. So now we're safe right here. See if we can aim and hit this guy from here. This guy behind the wall. Ah, alright. Spent too much time missing. Let's see if we can, there he is right there. Oh, crap! Yeah, these things blow up. So you gotta be careful. See if you can hit us from here. No? You good? Alright. Yeah, what's up now? Okay. Gotta love volcano pots. They're just too good. It's number clear. Let's go ahead and make some more pots. And so before we come over here, there's an item on the other side of this wall right here, but before we grab it, we're going to come down here. Should be a shortcut down here. Oh, and the painting. So yeah, in the last episode that we did for the item description, you know, we solved all the painting episodes, but like I said, this one we still had left, and we're going to solve it right after we're done with Castle Sol. The answer to it is literally on the way to our next area, so yeah, not to worry. So this is down here where the wolves are, and where that bird was. So, oh, crap. Sorry, buddy. I know, I'm sorry. Didn't see you. So let's go ahead and go grab this item. I believe it's an axe. Yeah, it's a Stormhawk axe. So the first Stormhawk axe we got in Lindell. Oh, good lord. Huh. So that's where the bird was guarding right there. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. There we go. Oh, good lord. There we go. There you go. You got a second one. So if you want to do with these, now you can. I put the other one away. But the first one is down over here. So this is the Roundtable hold. And so right in here is that area where you jump down over the railing to fight that invader. If you go to the right door and then open that up, it'll take you out into this courtyard, and right up against this wall, right there, is where the other Stormhawk axe is, just in case you didn't grab it. So let's go ahead and roll on down. So that's the area that just leads over to the entrance. I think there might actually be something around here. Let me check real quick. Ha. Alright, so you might be wondering, like, hey, where are the hard knights you were talking about? They're coming up. Like, directly. Well, you got me. Oh, yeah. So there shouldn't be anything in here. It's pretty dark, isn't it? Alright, so as soon as we come out here, we're going to get attacked by a couple knights. There's going to be a knight up there shooting stuff at us. And then we're going to work up those stairs to an ambush. And then right up those stairs, we're going to fight kind of a beefy knight. It's a little bit hefty, so. Put on some shield grease. I think that's everything. Hopefully my shield grease doesn't run out. Oh, it did. Whatever. And that's why the Great Shield helps so much with these guys, because we can just shield bash them into oblivion. Nice, got his armor. So, yeah, strength is very, very good in the later areas of the game. Doesn't matter, you can do strength dex, strength intelligence, strength faith, strength arcane. It's just good to have the shield. You got bashing and pushing power. Now before you sit down with that grace, we're going to come back over here. We got one more little area to grab some stuff and another knight to fight. Should be a smithing stone over here, I think. There you are. And that's where we'll end up. Okay, so before you come running around this corner, just take a peek, because we got a big wolf there. Kind of want to try and draw him away without, yeah, there we go. We get him? Come on. Come on, buddy. So he's a beefy one. If you don't have a shield, this guy, oh no. Oh no. I didn't know he did that. I never knew that. Oh boy. I did not know he did that, you guys. I'm so sorry. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I've always just thrown a thing at him. Oh man, I gotta fight both these guys. This is gonna be interesting. Nope, we're not doing that. Fight one of you. Not two. Alright, you're good. Oh, punk. Oh crap. Ow. Heal. Punk. Oh, really? I didn't know we could do that. It's cute. What's up now? Still alive? How about this? That'll do it. Alright. Yeah, so these knights are rough. Very, very rough. They got all sorts of cute moves. They can heal. They got frostbite. I mean, they just, yeah, they're brutal. And that's not even the worst one. As hard as he was. Alright, Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie. Where are you? You know what? I'm gonna let you live. We're gonna go sit down at that grace in a second, so I don't want to hurt you. Okay, nothing over here. There should be a stone sword key up here. Ooh. Oh gosh. Nab that. Shouldn't be anything else. So yeah, if you've been watching this and think that stone sword key ain't worth it, then yeah, don't come over here. So you gotta fight that nasty knight and the Wolfie. Alright, that's it. Now we can go sit down at the grace and rest up. Because we won't be coming back this way, so everything can spawn back in. Nope. Alright. Moving on. Don't worry, you'll hear that guy might spawn in, but he's not going to come this way. O great sun, frigid son of soul, surrender yourself to the Eclipse. Grant life to the soulless bones. That's pretty weird, isn't it? Alright, this is one of the legendary armaments, which we are almost done with. I think we should have like one or two more. We're almost done with all that stuff. So coming around this corner, you see that guy right over there, so immediately try and lob some pots at him if you can. I think I'm way too far away. Yeah. Let's go up right here. Oh, you punk. Alright. Forgot. This guy right here. There's one. Dang it. That's bad. You might be thinking like, man, you use a lot of those. It's okay. Look at how many of these we got. They're very, very easy to farm. They're very, very powerful pots, so make much use of them as you want. Alright, and so over here we have quite possibly the hardest knight in the game. That's not, you know, an actual boss or a crucible knight. So most people will come up over here, and they'll see him stand there, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go up and backstab him, or I'm going to throw some stuff and cheese him from here. Don't do it. As soon as he sees you, as soon as he hears you, as soon as you throw something at him, or you start stepping down this ladder to go sneak up on him, he's going to teleport behind you, pull out 2 swords, and start doing spinning moves that will completely drain your health. He is the hardest knight in the game. I think... Oh, sorry, I don't have all my spirit summons. I think he might be one of the legendary knight summons. But the one that we get, I don't think has frost like he does, but he will do some serious frost damage. However, I recently discovered a way to completely cheese him, and it works, and it still works, and we're going to do it. And I just want to take a moment to say this. Go ahead and jump down over here. You'll see this little ladder right here. This isn't my strategy. I saw it on Facebook. I don't know who the player is that thought of this and discovered it, but if you ever come across this walkthrough and you're like, hey man, that was my strat, I figured that out, please say so in the comment. Post your YouTube page if you got one, take the credit, because this was absolutely brilliant. So because he is programmed to teleport behind you as soon as you hit him with anything, I was originally going to have us just fight him right here, just like I did with that other knight. You know, just power through, trying to stagger him and blocking him with shield grease. But honestly, I just want to save time. Just want to get through this. My hands are still shaking, so we're going to cheese him because I did not know that we could. And anybody that is having trouble with him, feel free to, because he is a punk. And we're actually going to see him again in the boss fight for this castle. So here's what we do. Because he is programmed to teleport behind us, we're going to turn the camera away so that we can't see him. And we're going to turn around. And as soon as we turn around, he's going to teleport behind us. So this worked a couple of times for me. I hope it doesn't fail right now. Alright, hope this works. And there it goes. Now we do not have to worry about that punk. So, like I said, whoever thought of that strategy, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Please take all the credit. I do not mind. And for that, we get the Amber Medallion +1 for the Cerulean, so you can up your FP if you need to. And that is one hard enemy down the drain. I've got to deal with him, and if you'd like to fight him fair and square, have fun. I've done it a few times, and it's a nightmare. I do not want to do it right now. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on back down into here. Oh, because I have too many of those. There's something I forgot. Actually, wait. Yeah, because when we drop down there, so that's the last thing we grab. Okay. So let's... Yeah, because we can climb up. Okay. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I kind of misplaced my notes and trying to remember how we do things. So there should be some slugs down here, I think. Let's try and lob some bombs if we can. There's some rats, actually. Nah, yeah, we're too far. Oh, no, we got him. What's up? Oh, I might have been too high. Whatever. There's too many rats. Get away from the ladder. There's so many rats, you guys. Guess it'd be better to come up the other way since they're all at the ladder. I think that might be too high, let me think. Yeah, we get down from over there. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Too many rats. Let's go around. Got a few more loots to pick up, and then we're headed straight to the boss. We got this weird room we got to go through where it could be rough, it could be full of enemies, but we can take out an enemy that'll keep it from filling up, so I know that sounds weird, you'll see what I mean in a second. Got a rune arc right there. Now we can deal with these guys. That's the beauty of the shield. Or the great shield, I should say. Specifically this one, the fingerprint shield. Good lord, is this thing hefty. Okay, so now we got everything down here. Climb back up one more time for smithing stone. So we might as well go ahead and talk about the boss right now. The boss is a alteration of the one that we fought in Caelid. That was a big beefy boy, he had a halberd, and he summoned a bunch of spirits, and we fought him in a swamp. It was the one that we had to fight for Millicent's quest, so quite literally right here. And so we're going to fight a different rendition of him. He's going to summon two knights. One with a shield and a sword, kind of like the one with the spear that we fought. Only, you know, it's a sword instead of a spear. Or no, not a spear, but, yeah, the one that's right over here that we're about to walk past. But if you come across this ledge right here, very carefully, kind of just hugging the wall. There's smithing stone right here. Big one. So yeah, that guy right there that's walking back and forth. He's going to summon that guy and the other one that we just cheesed. And we're going to cheese him again. Yeah, the way that we're going to do it is with a Mikola's Bewitching Branch. So I'll show you what that is in a second. But for now, we need to make sure we got some range, because if you see, you crawl in here, if you go too far, this thing will see you and it'll start screaming. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys are down here, so let's take out these guys first. So these are the big dudes that they crawl really fast, like disturbingly fast, and then they'll lunge at you, and if they grab you, they'll take a good portion of your health. They're very, very annoying, so let's go ahead and just throw that on, and then we'll hit him with a pod, get him to come over here. And then hopefully this will take him down. Yep, alright. So let's do that to the other one. Should be right behind that pole over there. There he comes. Well, he's still alive? It's like, good lord. He's got some health, doesn't he? And there should be one more right around this corner. Let's see if we can see the guy in the cage first. There he is. Okay. So we need to kill him before he sees us, because if he sees us, he will alert everybody, or he'll just summon a bunch of spirits, and those spirits will crowd the entire room. There's knights and soldiers. It's just a nightmare, so go ahead and let him have it. And then we can take out this guy over here. Where is he? There we go. There we go. Alright, and then before we go under the stairs, come up over here. Right up there. Go ahead and let him have it. Alright, now this room is safe. I don't think there's any items over here. I think there's something. No? Oh, what a jip. I'll check all the areas, though, just to make sure. Should be some smithing stones here. Oh, yeah. Should be one right up here. No? So, yeah, the whole point is, like, those things would scream, the whole entire room would fill up, and you'd be trying to grab that smithing stone. They'd all just slaughter you. And there's the boss. But before we go to the boss, we're going to head on down to the Grace. Rest up, and then we'll talk about how we're going to beat him. Careful with this thing. You can fall down underneath the hole underneath it, so don't go jumping around. And if you get invaded, if you're playing with friends, or you got the, whatchamacallit on, I'll just teleport over here. So this is the Grace that we're going to keep coming back to every time we get beat. So, but this guy, just like before, he has unbelievable poise. And I don't think I've ever broken him out of an attack animation with anything except a stagger. Bleed, frost, I don't know, maybe a bleed might work. I'm not sure, I don't think I've ever bled him while he's in attack animation. But, if this guy starts attacking, you're not going to knock him out of it. Doesn't matter how big your weapon is, doesn't matter how high your poise is, doesn't matter what attack you do. He poises through everything. And that's kind of the trick behind him, so it's kind of a dodge dance if you don't parry him. You have to dodge his attacks and then go in for one swipe and then dodge away, because if this guy connects with anything, he's going to drain about that much of your health. He has unbelievably powerful attacks. So, just like the guy in the Aeonia swamp down here, he's got one leg, so he kind of wobbles around. He's really slow, so he's easy to kind of run away from if you need some distance for healing and stuff like that. And that leg is powered by lightning, so he's going to charge it up. He's going to fly up in the air and then slam down. Not this guy, not the rock guy. The rock guy, I don't think he actually did that move, but this guy is going to charge his leg up, fly up in the air, and then slam down. That is the perfect opening to get a parry on him. So what you do is, as soon as he flies up in the air, you wait until he's just about to land, you roll backwards, and then run up to him. Because as soon as he does that slam, he's going to follow it up with 3 swipes of his halberd. And those three swipes are very, very parryable. So, I've noticed that most times after you give him a parry and a repost, he will follow up, if you stand right next to him, he will follow that up as he stands up with another physical attack you can parry. But then after the second repost, he's going to start doing some frost and electricity stuff that you want to get away from. He spins his halberd around and it builds up a huge frost storm, and then he'll fly at you, do like a slash. It's pretty easy to dodge. But what people find most annoying about this fight is that he summons 2 knights. What we're going to do, I don't think we need to worry about that, is we're going to put on these, Bewitching Branch. Now, there's a few that we found down over here, right at the Church of the Pilgrimage. If you go out behind it, there should be a cliff. You can dive down onto it and go down. There should be some bats, and there'll be a couple of Bewitching Branches laying on the ground. And then you can buy some from this merchant right here, the nomadic merchant right next to Bellum Church. So go grab some Bewitching Branches, and what you're going to do is we're going to run into the room, and he's going to be standing, directly across the arena. We're going to run straight to our right and his left, because that's where the 2-sworded big knight that we do not want to fight comes out. You want to bewitch him first. Now, these take a second to pull off. There's a little bit of an animation, and then he pushes it forward, and then some smoke will pour out, and they have to walk into that smoke. But as soon as they hit the smoke, they are now your ally. And he's going to turn around, he's going to start fighting him. Now I'm going to try my hardest to bewitch the other one, but most times I can't do it. Most of the time, they seriously will just demolish the knight that you bewitched in a few seconds. So, we might have to fight the other knight. I'm just going to try and Lion's Claw him. Might try and parry him if I can. I haven't parried in a while, so I'm kind of nervous about this fight. But then as soon as his knights are gone, then it's just me and him. I'll show you guys how to parry him. Now remember, we've been parrying this entire walkthrough. I know that's not really an easy thing for beginners to get used to, but, you know, if you just coming in on this episode or something like that, I have forced anybody that's watched this to learn how to parry, whether it was fighting Crucible Knights in the Evergaol or over at Stormhill, everything, Bell-bearing Hunters that we can possibly parry, we've been parrying. And it's for stuff like this, for this kind of boss, because if you can parry him, he's not going to be that big of a deal. But if you can't, you're going to have to learn his timings and his swipes and where you can hit him, and do not try and stand toe-to-toe with him. If you try and stand toe-to-toe with him, he's going to annihilate you. So, without further ado, let's go ahead. And I'm going to fight him without a summon, because if we fight him without a summon, it makes it harder to, you know, parry him. So, okay, let me think. Strength, stamina, sure, that's fine. Get rid of that. I don't think I'm going to get frosted, so just get rid of that. Alright, let's buff up and go on in. Let's make some of these. Here we go. Don't really need them. Just in case. And of course, we don't have the book yet to make lightning dry proof, but as soon as we do, those will be useful. I think we get it in the next Legacy dungeon. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do. Nope, alright. Alright, sorry guys, I'm kind of nervous. Just wish me luck. Whew. Here we go. So there he is, gonna start summoning in his guys. Just gonna run right up and bewitch. Now he's our ally. Oh, hit me. Didn't even realize he was on me. See, like I said, they're gonna beat him up pretty quick. Got him. Got his other knight. So if you want to, you can start hitting him with pots and stuff like that, you know? It's like, get some of his health down. Oh, he's coming after me. Oh no, okay. So now he's gonna power up his leg. That is, he's gonna swing it around, he's gonna power his leg up, he's gonna fly at us. Now he's got electricity on his leg. So here we go. Parry. And if you miss that, he's gonna do a slow swipe right afterwards that's also parryable. Here it is. Right there. And now that we have hit him twice, I want to back away because he is going to do something, yep, like this. Just kind of swipe. And he's going to do a slam. And then one more swipe. There's another. And this is how you beat him, guys. Oh, missed that. Get that one. So like I said, he usually follows it up with another attack that's very parryable. I'll go ahead and back away. But usually he doesn't do a regular attack after that, so let's see what he does. Got him. Sometimes he has a kick that's full of electricity, and it's very, very brutal. So be careful with that. And he's an awesome enemy. I'll go ahead and bow to him. Rest in peace, good sir. His story is actually extremely sad. So I always show him respect. I love that boss. He's loads of fun. So that's how you beat, what was he, Commander Niall? Commander Niall? Can't remember which one. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the name. I was too nervous. Oh, it's a marker. It kind of freaked me out. I was like, didn't know what that was. It's the marker I put on the map. Okay. And for defeating him, we now have access to the last landmass of the game. There it is. So remember, the first half we got with the Albinoric here in the village Albinorics. So remember, he's right next to that perfumer. You had to walk up and hit the pot or roll into it once, and then he'll be like, no, please, don't hurt me. So he gave us the first half, and now we have the second half. If you want to go there now, the lift is right here. You just go to the lift. It'll give you an option to switch to the secret medallion. Do not recommend you do that. The landmass heading over to that tree right there is unforgiving, and it will destroy you. Lord Mikola, forgive me. The sun has not been swallowed. Our prayers were lacking. Your comrade remains soulless. I will never set my eyes upon it now. Your divine Haligtree. A little bit of poetry for you there. We're not at a very high level. We're only at, what, 140 something? 142. So we need to level up a few times. We want to be at about around 150, 160-ish before we head over into that next landmass. And we're going to get there, hopefully, with the next Legacy dungeon that we got coming up. So let's go ahead and get on out of Castle Sol. We got everything here. Alright, so put my shield back on. How far away from that? Oh, okay. Let's go level up real quick. So remember, our farm right now is down here across the roots in the deep root depths. But that's going to change in the next few episodes. We got a much more efficient farm coming up. Everybody knows it. Everybody uses it. It's pretty famous. Put on the gold rune. Or the gold scarab, I mean. Let's go hit a couple of these guys and then we'll level up. I don't know if I mentioned this, but you see this? 1, 2. Now watch the last one. That swipe upwards, that'll actually knock enemies up in the air. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned that or not, or if I ever showed it off, but you have to be two-handing it to do it. That's pretty awesome. Obviously, it's not going to knock something big like this gargoyle up in the air, but enemies your size, yeah, it'll send them flying up in the air. It's pretty cool. I feel like I'm going to fall. That's good. Just 2 more and we're good. Actually, I'm going to do a few more after that because we got a merchant coming up. And we'll kill a few enemies between there and then, but got a merchant coming up that we want to buy some stuff from, and we're going to talk to an NPC here in a second. So we'll go to 150. Ooh. These guys are such good sports. Staying perfectly still for us, hooking us up with a bunch of runes. It's pretty awesome of them. Alright, that's good. Let's head over to the Roundtable hold. And then we'll head back over to start making our way through the mountaintop of the Giants. Oh, no. Hello. Alright, so I think the next thing was leveling up. Yeah, we're trying to get the vigor to 55. And this we're trying to get up to 40. And then we're going to stop leveling those up. These ones, by the time we get to the last boss, hopefully we'll have them up around 50. And then our great rune will boost us up to 55. Or maybe if we wear the wear some other buffs and talismans, then we can get it into 60. But remember, the damage in this game comes from upgrading your weapons, not leveling up. So being at 40 to 50-ish range is plenty to end the game with. Being at 60 is just, you know, a soft cushion. Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. So we're almost done with the vigor. Let's go ahead and keep trucking on with that. I don't think we got anything we can upgrade, but let's just go check real fast.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Oh. Okay, got some stuff we can upgrade. I think real fast. Yeah, sure. Let's boost it. So like I said, we're gonna get a bell bearing quite soon. Next few episodes, that's going to allow us to buy all the smithing stones we need. So don't worry about that. We think. So we had that. Yeah, merchant. Okay, well, let's continue on. So let's go back over to the Castle Soul main gate. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, the skeleton, I don't know, it's random. Sometimes it pops up, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, if the skeleton pops up as we're riding across and shoots a beam at you, just try and be careful because its beam actually does some pretty hefty damage. You don't want to get nabbed by it. But for the most part, like, I've ridden through this area and the skeleton just didn't appear, and then I've gone through this area and it appears. Even though the Deathrite Bird and the Tibia Mariner are gone, he still pops up. Just one. But as you see, we're riding up. We're gonna come across this bridge into these ruins. There's gonna be an NPC right there. And then, oh, did we already go to this merchant? Oh. Well, we'll go check him out just in case we didn't. And then across the bridge from there, we got a boss. Okay, go this way. So right here, the skeleton might pop up. No, not today. Okay. So like I said, very weird. Sometimes you might get attacked right there. So don't be surprised if you do. But we are about to go get probably one of the coolest gestures in the game, but also it's like one of the saddest moments in the game too. These bats are tough. They are no joke. They got some health, and they do some damage, so be careful. And they're very annoying. See what I mean by annoying? It's like, oh, I'm losing my mind. It's like, yeah, kidding me. Stay still. Okay. So I'm just gonna go around the side, don't go into the ruin yet. I'm just gonna try and take care of all these bats real quick. If there's any more. There's a reason we can summon here, but it's not what you think. It's not because there's an enemy that we need to summon for. Oh, there you are. Don't you dare move. What's up, buddy? Oh, there you are. Well, I think this one is yeah, it's a special one. It's like a poison one or something. So I'll try and kill him as quick as I can. He's actually got some cool wings too. Take a look at his wings. Got some like green circles and patterns in them. It's kind of trippy. Alright. So yeah, he's got some health and he's pretty strong too, so be careful. And then there's bats down there too, but we'll go down there in a second. And they're kind of tough too. Any bats pretty much in the rest of the game are no joke. They pack a punch. They're very annoying, so be wary. Do not underestimate them. Honestly, I would, just for safe measure, don't underestimate anything for the rest of the game. Because we are in dangerous territory now. Very, very dangerous. That should be all of them.
Where did you go? You promised me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars. I've been waiting ever so long. Forever and ever, it seems.
Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm such a fool. Oh, I apologize so sincerely, you guys. I thought I had the jellyfish out. I'm so sorry. Gotta come all the way back. Sorry, we'll skip past all those bats. So, I just... Grr. Thought I had it out. I always keep the spirit summons that we're going to need for stuff like that. So usually I keep the jellyfish out because we're going to need to summon... Yeah, we're going to need to summon Latina and these imps for a couple of different things too. So usually I have the jellyfish out just so we can summon it right there. I messed up. I apologize, guys. That was a waste of time. Alright, sorry guys. We're back. I went ahead and edited out the travel part, so... Alright, we heard what she has to say. Let's go ahead and summon the jellyfish.
When we turn 14. Dear sister, you're finally here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
The seal is broken, and for that we get the fancy spin. My favorite gesture in the whole game. Where's it? There you are. Yeah, okay. That's my favorite gesture. Alright, let's go ahead down on here. Pretty dark. I think we get a talisman that is pretty useful for like a spell build or magic build. This lowers FP consumption. Oh my goodness, I still have this on. I think it lowers FP consumption. Yeah, consumes less FP for spells, but it reduces your HP. So it's really good for if you like have a boss memorized and you know you're not going to take any damage, but you're going to be using a lot of spells or wasting a lot of FP. You want to get it back or save on it. I mean, then yeah, that's your talisman right there. Otherwise, it's pretty useless because of how much life it takes. It takes a big chunk. All right, so we got some rough bats down here. Like I said, they're really strong. Oh gosh! Ow! 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 So just be careful with them. These guys aren't messing around. So they got some health. Oh man. Oh crap. See, that did some damage. That was a normal bat, I think. Let's see if we can... These guys with pots. Got one. What's up, punk? Got another one. That should do it. Yeah, you guys are punks. That's all there is to that. So yeah, be careful, because they're rough. There's nothing really special back here. It's just some butterflies, but we got this. Examine grave. Here lie Aurelia and Aurelietta, who never saw the stars. So these are the two sisters that we just saw as jellyfish. And I know that might sound a little dark, but apparently, yeah, the jellyfish are the spirit of children. So it's pretty sad. And that is it for everything around here. Let's go ahead and head on up back to the bridge. Let's ride past the other bats that are in the ruins because we don't need to fight them again. I think we got everything here. Okay. Now let's go see a familiar face. No, that's not the right way. Where is it? Oh, it is the right way. Interesting. Okay. So we got two things over here. First thing is the answer to the puzzle. Or maybe it's on a different bridge. It's on one of these bridges. We'll find it. Let me check this one real quick. Is it you? No? Okay. It's one of these bridges. I'll go ahead and grab this thing. Talk to poor Corhyn here.
Nice to see you. I can't believe you've come all this way. I've been gripped by a terrifying thought. The rhythms and calculus of the Master's finger betray a suspicion of the holism of the Golden Order, a conceit, I am afraid, that cannot be overlooked. Oh, but how could this be? I dread to even entertain the possibility, but somehow I cannot cast aside my doubts about the Master. Tell me, have I simply lost my head? Only, if the Master were true to the Golden Order, why would he think to breach this forbidden mount of fire? Oh, Master, put my mind at ease. Dispel these fearsome thoughts. I want to place my trust in you, to be your scribe.
Now, from what I hear, giving him the tonic, he doesn't take it because he's a little too distraught. But I'm not going to chance it, just in case that isn't how it is. Or maybe you have to do something else to get that to happen. Just don't give it to him. This tonic was given to us by Celavis during his quest. We're not going to give it to him. We're not going to give it to Nepheli. And we're not going to give it to the Dung Eater. So, if you want to do that, do it in New Game Plus. It doesn't give you anything except for if you give it to Nepheli, or you give it to the Dung Eater, then you get them as summons, as spirit summons. But aside from that, it doesn't do anything to give it to Corhyn. I think he's got, increases left hand's affinity to ailment resistances, which is kind of cool. So you can buy that if you want. I'm not going to use it, so I'm not going to buy it this playthrough. Let's talk to Corhyn. He's just chilling, looking up at the tree. And so that's it. That is the end of their quest. If you have gotten to this point and you've talked to Corhyn, they're going to be here until we complete a legacy dungeon. And then after we complete that legacy dungeon, they will move. And they will move to their final spot and have their final dialogue, and we will get the rune for his ending. So we are done. So we got a big boy right here. Let's go ahead and just wipe him out real quick. I've got to deal with him. And then we can mop up the little ones. Ooh, you're a little jumpy. Come here, monkey. You got me. Alright, a few more over here. Oh no, missed him. Ooh, he's hit me. Now remember, when you're doing that, you're blocking. When you're doing the shield bash, it's blocking attacks at the same time. They'll bounce off of that. Not everything bounces off of it, but for the most part, yeah, you're negating damage with each shield bash. It's pretty awesome. So up over here, we got a boss. I think there's any other loots to grab. Yeah, I think we're clear. And so, as you can tell, we're right next to a minor Erdtree, so, of course, that's the boss. Erdtree Avatar. This one's got a little trick up his sleeve. It's pretty tricky. But we'll go ahead and do... I'll do Owen Killer. Okay, really need fire for this fight. I don't think I got anything with fire. Yeah. Just gonna have to lob some pots at it. Strength, that's fine. Ooh, do I got blood flame? Oh, do I got it? Yes, alright. Let's try some blood flame. But let's get buffed up. Oh, we don't need these anymore, do we? Worked pretty good, didn't they? So yeah, those would help. Should be able to make some, not sure, can we? No, not yet. I think we get the cookbook in the Haligtree. So, when we get there, we'll be able to make some, so... Fortunately, yeah, if you're struggling, then... You only have a few chances to take out those knights, because there's only a limited amount of, bewitching branches. I'm trying to see, we should be able to... There we go. Alright, let's get our summon in, buff up, and then we're good to go. And we've got enough time to buff up our summon. Hey, Omen. Killer. Well done. How you doing, man? Let's buff up Rolo. Alright. So this one's got a trick up his sleeve. When he gets to 50% health, you'll see. Oof, man. Oh, wow. That had some radius on it, didn't it? And there it is. Oh, he did that fast. So, that's two of them. But, don't worry, their health bars are connected. They don't got separate health bars. So we just gotta take one out. Oh, that's close. But unfortunately, yeah, they can do this at the same time, so you might have like 4 of these coming at you at once. We'll go ahead and just... There we go. Thank you, Omen Killer Rolo. You're my best friend. Ooh, well, you should have done that a little bit earlier, shouldn't you, buddy? For that, we get a couple tiers. We'll explain what those do a little bit later. Now I'll just roam around this tree and look for any spare loots. I don't think there's any. But you never know. Might be a flower or two. Which add up, you know, because you're going along, picking up all these special flowers, and each time you see one, you're all bummed out, like, oh man, I wanted something better. Oh, there's a big boy down here. I didn't realize that. Ooh! That was pretty mean. Wasn't it? Didn't realize there was a big guy down here. Wonder why. It's not guarding anything. Those guys drop a knife, though, that's scale in strength and has blood loss. So it's pretty awesome if you're a strength build looking for a knife with blood loss. Farm those guys. Alright, let's get out of here. Those balloons were headed there right now, so... About to go into that rise. See if the answer to the puzzle's over here. It's on one of these. I know it is. Let me look real quick. It's It's one of these 3 bridges. Let me look at the painting itself. Okay, so... it's facing towards the rise. Oops. Yeah, those things are in the background, so... let's go over here. Yep, so it should be on that bridge right there. I think we just passed it, so let's go check it out real quick. And also, there's a bunch of, spare loots that we might have missed as we were running through this area. I might have picked them up in an episode already, but after clearing out the Tibia Mariner and getting rid of all the skeletons that pop up, just go ahead and comb through this area and see if there's any shinies next to the graves. I think it's mostly just like some small crafting items and stuff like that. But give it a gander. So far this skeleton hasn't popped up. Nope, there he is. What did I tell you? It's like sometimes it's arbitrary. Sometimes he'll pop up and sometimes he won't. I have no idea what makes him do it. Can't figure it out yet, so just be careful. There it is. Alright, so it's on this bridge. Before that we get the Great Hood. Pretty cool looking helmet top. Kinda looks like the pyramid head from Silent Hill. But now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and just pop on over to this grace. Yeah, I don't know what's the trigger for that skeleton. Can't figure it out. Okay, from here, we're going to need Hoarfrost Stomp. So either bust out that axe that has it, or just put it on a weapon, whatever you prefer. Just make sure I'm not a heavy load. Alrighty, so head on over to this broken bridge right here. Just ignore everything, all the enemies and stuff. I'll throw a fit, but it's gonna feel a little freaky, but just trust me. Gonna jump up. Oh, good boy. Jump up onto here and run straight off of this. It's gonna feel freaky, don't worry. I know. Run to about 70%. Right here. And then start Hoarfrost Stomping. And it'll show you where the ground is and where you can walk. Keep doing it. You'll see that it actually curves upwards. See this? You can walk. Wherever the ice is, you can walk. It's totally safe. Feels a little freaky, but it works. So just keep walking where you see the ice. And that will lead us up into the rise. Easy peasy. Now we can switch over to our regular weapon, because as soon as we come in here, we got some jerks right there. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and lob something at him. Go ahead and block, because he's kind of freaking out. Oh, Lord. Honk. There should be another guy in here. Oh, he's right there. Or any more? I could fight one of you, but 2? No. Okay. So before we go down, let's go ahead and head up and grab the loot out of this place. Dark in here. Let me get the lantern on for you guys. There should be an enemy up here, so be wary. Right as we come around the corner, there's going to be an enemy here, so get your shield up, just be ready. Ow. So, go ahead and just be safe. Let's come back down here. work. That was clever. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw a couple of those down so he'll walk right into it. For that, we get Founding Rain of Stars, one of the legendary sorceries. Now we'll go ahead and make our way back on down. Should be some more enemies in here too, so be on your guard. There you are. Nothing else? Okay. There's some guys rolling around out here, though. As always, you always check the back for any special foliage. Be wary because you're going to get attacked. Ow. That hurt. Oh, you're still alive. Lord. Thought they both died. So grab some old fangs back here, but be wary, it's a trap. Go ahead and bust out some bone darts so we can knock these balloons out. Grab you some gold runes for it. What's up now, punk? Oh, you're not gonna fall? Okay. Sorry, forgot he's back there, so yeah, be careful. It's a trap. And anything down here? Some more guys. Alright, making our way towards the Evergaol into Grace. Just clearing people out and grabbing loots if there's any. Like this one. Where's the dude? I can hear people. Where? Alright, never mind. Pretty sure we're gonna get attacked by this guy. Just look upwards and see if there's anybody. No? What's up? Grab you some ballistas. Apparently you can go down that way. We still gotta go to the merchant before we head over to... Once we get to this Grace, we'll go see the merchant real quick. It looks like I've already been to him, but I just don't remember doing it, so... Just want to go check and make sure we got everything we needed from him. Yeah, so I'm not gonna fight all these guys. We're just gonna make our way through, see if there's any special foliage, arteria leaves. Ow, Lord. Ow. Oh, good lord. They suck. There we go. Need something with a little more range. Alright, so big T-Rex dogs over here. Be careful. I want to run into them. There's an Evergaol up there. So I'll make sure we got all the balloons. Oh, missed one. So we'll grab that balloon real quick. This leads down to a lake that we're going to most likely end the episode at, so don't worry. We'll be there. It's not fun. Gotta fight a dragon there. I mean, I don't know what dragon fight in the game is fun, but, well, actually, there is one coming up. It's actually pretty fun. It's not that hard. It's hard, you know, it's challenging, but compared to some other dragons we're going to fight, it's, yeah, nowhere, doesn't even compare. No, locked on. Fortunately, one of the dragons we beat makes a return, and he is worse than ever. Woo, that was close. Okay, so Evergaol to the left, but we're gonna head through this camp and go to a grace, so we can rest up. Just be wary of the dogs. Yeah. 104,000, man, we're almost at a level up, so let's go check this merchant real quick. Oh, jeez. Guess the fastest way would be this way. Then we'll come back, do the Evergaol. We're going to push forward, actually, and do a small garrison. It's, I know, kind of a castle, I said. Castle Sol's the last castle, but this is like a small version of it, so it's not a big deal. We'll knock it out in like 5 minutes. And then, yeah. We will grab the map for the rest of this area, so that way we can see what we're doing and see the lake that we're going to go down to. And then we'll fight a dragon and do a cave and head on into the next land area. That should wrap up the episode, I think. I'm really sorry if this is a waste of time going to this merchant, but just want to double check that we got everything from him. Wake up! Ooh, he's really mad. Okay. There he is down there. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I think we already did hit this merchant up because of that spirit spring. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just had to double check.
Well, divorce.
Yeah, it says, well, it's you again. Alright, we did get everything that we needed. So while we're here, I'm not going to waste any more time. What do we need? Probably like 30,000, right? Damn, let's just crack one of these and go level up. Normally saving all that for when we start buying smithing stones, but don't want to waste any more time. Alright, so right here we get a summon to get through this area because, yeah, it's pretty brutal. There's a lot of enemies. Let's go up and take this guy out real quick. And we're going to pick Omen Killer Rolo because we want something with a little bit of heft. A little bit of poise and stuff like that. I don't know why it's not letting me summon. How far up do I got to go? I guess I got to kill from you. Kill one of these guys. Crap. There it is. Okay. I'll clear them out real quick. What'd you drop me? Nice. Okay, so yeah, we want Omen Killer Rolo for this. There is a fire prelate on the other side of these, spikes right here, and he's vicious, packs punch. Want to let Omen Killer take the aggro for us while we kind of lob stuff at him. Fire's gonna be all but useless here. Guess for intelligence, let's throw some intelligence bombs. Hell, might as well just make more fire pots though. Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and buff up. Go, boy. Whoa, what just hit me? I have no idea what just hit me. Oh, that thing. I was like, what in the world? Alright, so let's go start trying to stagger this fire prelate. Oh, that hurt. He's almost down. Oh, punk. He's down. Stop touching me. Oh, okay, I see what's hitting me now. That's cute, isn't it? Don't touch me. Let's go this way, Omen. Oh, you punk. Oh, good lord. That hurt. Ow. Ow. What's up now, punk? How about another one? That sound good? Okay, so Omen Killer Rolo should follow us into this garrison. Oh, we still got another fire prelate. Let's go see if we can repost him. Oh, you punk. That's why we want Omen Killer. Just bash, bash, bash. It's so awesome. You got some poise when you do that, don't you? So I think there was a... One sec, there should be a tear scarab. I can hear it. Where are you? In a tree? Yeah, there you are. It'll give us the prelate charge. It's a pretty cool attack. I'll show that off in the next episode, Ash of War episode. Alright, so in here we got these, I think we got dogs. Got a few dogs, I think. And we have these guys that got some spears, and they pack a punch, man. These little fire priests, you don't want to mess around with them. They're really, really powerful. They hit hard, these guys right here. Yeah, you don't want to let them hit you. They will do some damage. Some serious damage, as weak as they may seem. Oh, we got a dog. Thank you. Thank you, Omen Killer. Okay, we got some rats. Should be everything right here. Oh, fives. Okay, and then we come over here. There's a rat hiding right here. Let me climb up this ladder. We got one more of those little, or a couple more of those fire dudes right there. Yeah, that guy. Guardians, they're called. And then we got a mini boss upstairs. He's an NPC mini boss, and he's got a shield that hurts, man. You don't want to let him hit you with his shield. It's kind of a explosion, fire cannon shield. It's pretty cool. I think you get it after you beat him too. So. Okay, and so from here, we gotta go jump over this gunk over here. Yeah, so be a little wary because there's a gap, so you can't just walk right off. If you walk right off, you'll fall down in between there, so you gotta run and jump. And Omen Killer Rolla will teleport over and follow us. I think there's anything over here. See? As soon as we come around the corner up here, we have a dog that's to the left of us. We need to take him out first so that he's not messing around with us while we're trying to fight this guy. Let's go ahead and buff up Rolo again. Oh no! That was gonna fall off. Hold on, Rolo. Okay, let's go, buddy. Come on. So, as soon as you come up, this guy's gonna be here, but come right to the left and start fighting this dog. These dogs. Get these dogs out of the way, so they're not doing that. Then we can fight this guy. And he's gonna shoot. Okay. Yeah, if he shoots that shield, it's gonna do some damage. Oh no. Oh, that hurts. Yeah. Watch out for that. Yeah, this fire hurts, man. And that's why we like Omen Killer Rolo for that right there. Thanks, Omen Killer. You're the best. Now we get the shield. That's it. No more castles, no more garrisons for the rest of the game. We are done. Done, 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 done. Congratulations, you guys. Excuse me, Omen. There should be one more loot up here, and then we're good to go. No, guess there's loot down there. We'll grab that on the way out. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Learn something new every time I play this game, I swear. Omen Killer's like, what are you doing? I can't get up there. Alright, I'm gonna just teleport. I'll meet you up there. What's up? Giant's Prayer Book. Got a couple of cool spells in there for pyro builds. He's like, dang it, dude, I just came up here. I don't know why he's still here. We've taken out all the enemies. Alright, so let's go check out what's over here. So we're gonna loot. What's this? Oh, I got some butterflies. That's cool. Alright, Omen Killer. Not sure what else to do with you. You're done. Get back over this way. So now that we're done, I want to check. I don't think there's anything out here, but can't remember. Oh, there is. Okay, gold rune 10. So run out back and grab that real quick. We are done. We'll loop through and make sure we got everything. Oh, that's why Omen Killer Rolo's still here. What does this do? Now you done? Cool. No? Still here? Yeah, sometimes I don't know what causes them to stick around. By the way, these fire blossoms, man, make sure you're picking these up. They make those fire pots we've been throwing. Once we switch over to Faith, they'll do some real good damage. Just going through, see if there's any spare loots. Might have missed. Back here, got some butterflies. Oh! Huh. Knocked me off of Torrent because I got too close to the castle. Or the garrison, I should say. Alright, now we're gonna head across a really cool bridge. Thank you, Omni Killer. See you later. I love this bridge. Here is the map fragment for the rest of the mountaintops. Get this grace. Now we can see what we're doing. So this is the rest. This area, you know, looks big, but all there is just a church, a grace, and then we're going to pick up a few items. This is one of the areas I was talking about where we're just going to run straight through it. This is a very, very, very annoying boss. And then this will lead us to the next legacy dungeon, which is over here. That is our next legacy dungeon. And it is a madhouse. But before we do that, we have a hero's grave over here we're going to do. And we have a cave right in the nook right here. But first, we're going to go back and do this Evergaol. Okay. So, we've already seen this guy. It's Vyke from Liurnia, where we fought him in another Evergaol, where he had, or no, I'm sorry, he invaded us, and we fought him. He had a bunch of frenzy, and he had a frenzy spear. This time, it is lightning. He's got lightning. He encases his body in lightning, which actually makes him weak to lightning. But it increases his lightning attack, too. So if you want to do some real good damage to him, you can just buff up your lightning damage. And yeah, it'll mess him up pretty good. Before this, I think we're just going to stick with trying to shield bash him and overpower him with strength. So let's get buffed up and rock and roll. That's his lightning stuff. Now he's all powered up. Let my stamina come back up. See how it just bounces off of him? Or bounces off the shield? Just, I can't do anything. Oop, careful of that though. That'll do some damage. I'm surprised I haven't staggered him. Ooh. Punk. Oh, you out of heals? Oh no. Oh crap. Ow. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's got some kick behind it. Surprised you didn't get knocked out of that. Am I heavy? Oh yeah. I was like, what's going on? Why am I running like that? Sorry guys. I can't believe he didn't stagger that entire time. Just got some poise. Do one of these too. Oh crap. That'd work. Ow. Get some shield grease on. Ow! Lord, that hurt. That was close. He almost toasted me again. Before that, we get his entire armor set and a pretty cool incantation. It's just the incantation he was doing where he bolsters his entire body in lightning. So lowers your damage negation for lightning, but it higher your lightning damage. So pretty cool. All right. Now we're done with everything over here. All we got left is this lake, the cave, and this church over here, which has an item that we need to grab. So let's go ahead and go into the freezing lake. If I struggle with this dragon, because he is unbelievably buffed all elemental damage, his biggest weakness is actually strike damage, this. But I'm not going to fight him with that. I'm actually going to try and bleed him with the Bloodhound's Fang. But it might not work. And this dragon is tough. He's got a lot of frost damage that he does. His screams do frost build up, and they do a ton of damage. I mean, the damage just tick, 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 just melts your health bar. So, we're gonna try and go with Tish for her weapon art. Hopefully that can do some damage and get her bled really fast, because this dragon jumps around a lot, you know, shooting out frost breath and stuff. It's basically a frost dragon. Every time it stomps its feet, a big cloud of frost goes up, just like the rot did for the rot dragon. So you gotta be really careful. I have failed to stagger this thing every single time I fight it, so I'm not even gonna try and stagger it. It just doesn't work. So I think yeah, we'll just boost our stamina for now, because we're running around jumping on Torn a lot. I hate this dragon. I'm sorry. I'm just really stressed. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's set up. Don't need that. That. Let's get everything else thing. Staff just to shoot it with some magic. It's got, basically it's got 40% damage negation for everything. So lightning, fire, doesn't matter. It just, yeah, it's gonna eat like half of it. So, oh gosh, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna get rid of these pots real quick. I really wish there was a way to, like, just throw away the pots or disassemble them. No, you gotta throw every single one at a time. Sorry, we're gonna see if we got any rock pots we can throw at it and poison pots. Bleed, poison, and rot are the things that this thing is susceptible the most to. Frost, you can frost it, but it takes a ton. I swear you'll probably actually just kill this thing before you actually frost it. So, sitting down to get my FP back up. Okay, let's remove all of this. Let's make some rot pots if we can. Yes, sweet. 10 of these, get it rotted. Let's make 10 of these. Let's do 5 more of these. Alright, hopefully that'll be enough. Strength. Let's actually... Let's do this one. Sorry, guys. It's a rough boss coming up. Just want to make sure I'm prepared. Okay. Just in case. And Tish. Alright. Let's go see if we can beat this dragon. And, oh gosh, need to make sure that it's daytime because, yeah, big cloud of frost is going to come pouring in. It's going to make it really hard to see him during the nighttime, so make it morning. Okie doke. So we'll go basically up until we can summon, and then we'll stop. Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry, I'm just nervous. Hate fighting dragons. I surely do. Let's get to work. Okay. So as soon as we rush in, she's gonna start screaming. She's gonna appear. There's gonna be fog everywhere. We're not gonna be able to see anything. There it comes. Gosh. So yeah, be careful of the breath. If you run into that, man, it'll mess you up. Around behind her feet, see if we can start getting her frosted. That hurt. Rotted? Can't tell. Yeah, I think she is. Get around her. Oh, crap. Yeah, see how much damage that did? That ticked up so fast. Let's get this back on. Watch out for the frost breath. Behind her. Blood flame to do. Before she frosts us. Oh crap! Oh, I'm dead. Thought that was gonna do a double gust. Lucky there. Oh, wow. I didn't even see how her health got so low. Thanks, Deesh. Oh, man. Nightmare fight over. Okay, guys. Before we end the episode, we are going to clear out all the items in this area, and then we'll save the cave for the start of the next episode. So, we got a new Dragon Breath, too. That Frost Breath. Super, super good. Awesome, awesome damage. There is an incredible Ash of War over here that we're going to grab. Let me just make sure I'm in the right area. It is for bleed builds, and it is vicious. It is absolutely atrocious. They had to nerf it. You know, it's been nerfed, and it still does incredible damage. So grab that in a second. And be careful of this lake. There are some frozen lobsters here, and they, man, they're just as hard as that dragon we just beat. So there's the gold rune right there. Then we'll head on down and go look for that Ash of War. I think it's a, one of those. Yeah, there he is, right there. One of those little visible ones that we gotta hit. Probably right here. Oh, there it is. Seppuku. So you take a weapon that has seppuku on it, use it, and you'll stab it into yourself and do some pretty good damage. It hurts. But that will then proc bleed. It'll immediately be blood loss, so it'll pair up with this, which we didn't get to pull on that. So as soon as you do that, you get blood loss put on your sword, or whatever weapon you've put the Ash of War on. And along with that blood loss increase on your weapon, you immediately proc blood loss so that you can get that attack boost increase. You gotta use 2 Stormsword keys to get into this cave. We're just gonna grab the Grace, and then we'll go over to this church and grab some items and wrap up the episode. But as I was saying, yeah, you get a boost from, you know, the immediate blood loss, and then on top of that, you get, you know, extra blood loss damage build up, like, immediately on your weapon, so it's just brutal, absolutely brutal. Alright, so next we're going with strength. We're almost at 40. Pretty cool. And since we're about halfway to a level up, I'll go ahead and round it up when we, in between episodes. I'm going to try and end this game about around, like, level 170, hopefully. So over here we got the lobsters. Should be one walking around, but there should be one that's asleep that we can sneak by. Yeah, so get away from that one. He sees us, he will snipe us. But this one over here, he's asleep too, but there should be a smithing stone right next to him we can grab and then run away. Oh my gosh, he didn't wake up. That's interesting. Usually he wakes up and starts shooting stuff at me and I have to jump over these ledges. So up around here leads up to that Evergaol. Oh, actually, my bad. There is a graveyard over here filled with some dogs, and these dogs are vicious, so be careful. They can pack a punch, and they will hurt. Like that. One more, I can hear him barking. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Now we can grab the loot. That will lead us back up to the Evergaol that we just cleared out. And around this corner is a trap. It's just big T-Rex dogs waiting to ambush you. So don't go near it. As soon as you go around that corner, a T-Rex dog will just come barreling right out at you. And it just leads us up to the site of grace that we've already been to, so absolutely no reason to go over there. Let's see if there's a materia leaf around here. Oh, no leaf. Oh, I think the dog saw us or something. Don't think there's any more loots out here. I know there's some Materia leaves or some special flowers right here next to some sleeping lobsters. Now that minor bell bearing should give us somber. I want to say 4s and 6s. I could be wrong. But whatever tier we were at, we get to go up. Now there should be some arterial leaf right here, and then there's 2 sleeping lobsters that we just want to whiz right by and not disturb. Because these things are vicious. God, they're vicious. I mean, lobsters are vicious no matter where, even in Liurnia. But these ones are frost ones, so they will definitely annihilate us. Don't go near them. Actually, I think there's something up on this ridge real quick. And then we will end the episode, because we are coming up on the 2-hour mark. I was hoping to get the cave done, but no such luck. We'll save it for next episode. Alright, smithing stone 7 times 3. That's what's up. Whew, what an episode. I believe we could talk to Melon here. I think that should be the last charge we can put with Sacred Tears. I guess we don't talk to Melon here. Could have sworn we did. Oh, I forgot. I got the Flame of Frenzy. So for you guys that have not done the 3-finger ending, you should be able to talk to Melon right there. And we will start the next episode right here at the Spiritcaller Cave. Very short cave. And then from there, we will head over to this hero's grave. And you'll be happy to know that it's the last hero's grave in the game. So we'll suffer through it, get it over with. We'll run around on the mountaintop and collect some loots. And then we'll fight this really, really annoying boss and head into the next legacy dungeon, which is, we're gonna suffer, you guys. We'll suffer together, though. That's the point of Elden Ring. So I will meet you guys at the Spiritcaller Cave. And hopefully I'll have the will and the courage to just wake up tomorrow and start recording the next episode. But, yeah, feels good to get this done. So, alright, you guys, I will catch you in the next episode. Until then, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other. The world really, really needs it. I love you guys. I'll see you later.